Good morning, Dragons. I'm Mr. Salerno, and this is Flame, and we want to welcome you to the News of Camelot. Today's Wednesday, January 13th, 2021. And Flame, before we get going on our show today, let's take a moment to pause, put our hand on our hearts, and say the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may now pause for the moment of silence. Thanks, Dragons. And Flame, the sun is going to rise today at 7:26 in the morning, and it's going to set at 5:09 in the late afternoon. And Flame and I saw the coolest small group yesterday. Some of you have small groups and you get to work with your teachers. Well, we were in Miss Gagne's small group, and she had this really cool picture of an iceberg. And it had to pertain to writing, but Flame and I got into this discussion about what is the difference between an iceberg and a glacier, right? Because we don't want to misuse those words. So for This Land is Your Land, we actually explore the differences between icebergs and glaciers. And both require very cold temperatures, as you know, Dragons, and they both involve ice. However, glaciers are large sheets of ice that can extend for miles and miles and miles. Glaciers are located in the Arctic and in the Antarctic. The largest glaciers appear in Antarctica. Icebergs, on the other hand, are smaller pieces of ice that have broken off or done something called calved from glaciers and now drift in the ocean sort of on their own, as if they were their own land carrier, or they float from one place to another. But a very fascinating part about glaciers and icebergs, Dragons, is they come from different parts of different water. Icebergs float in salt water, but they are formed from freshwater glacial ice. And density also explains why most of an iceberg is found beneath the ocean's surface. So when you look at an iceberg, and in this particular picture, you see that almost 90% of an iceberg is below the surface. So when we see something that looks like it's floating and it's a mountain, there's actually so much more to it under the ground, which we thought was pretty cool. And it got us to thinking, well, how many icebergs are there in the world? Well, we can't really count that because there's so many different floating pieces of ice, but how many states have glaciers? And we might have to solve that by the end of our show today. Dun-dun-dun! It's time for the birthday box. All right, Flame, we had one birthday yesterday. And let's see here. According to this list, we have another birthday today. It's Alexander Privat in kindergarten. Happy birthday, Alexander. We hope you're having a fantastic birthday. Let's check the mail, Flame. What's new in the mail? Ooh, okay, remember this? Dear Flame, good morning. Tell Miss Flaherty I think the thing that is in her package is a lizard. I think, maybe. Thanks. Best, Meba Achetti. So, Meba, a frequent contributor, thinks that this is some sort of a lizard that is in Miss Flaherty's package. Let's see what this says. Dear Flame, please tell Miss Flaherty it's a lizard. Miss Flaherty, it's a lizard. And also, I went to New Mexico when we went, and to Arizona when we went to Arizona. I have a joke for you. Oh, because we talked about New Mexico last week. That's right. Okay. And I also have a joke for you and a question. Do you like Harry Potter? I do. My goal for this year is to be kind to everyone I see. Here is my joke. Where are zombies most likely to go? Where are zombies? I'm not sure what a zombie is even. Flame, where are zombies most likely to go? The restaurant. What? It says a dead end. That's pretty good. Well, man, that gets stuck there. That's no good. Well, okay. Can you tell the school about Book Madness? It is on Wednesdays from 8:30 to 9. We read great books like New Kid and Harry Potter, and Miss Vickers and Miss Rubin host it. So that probably just happened this morning for Book Madness. We want to thank Miss Rubin and Miss Vickers for doing that. But maybe next Wednesday or the Wednesday after Miss Rubin and Miss Figures will have another opportunity for book madness. Dragons, we started our show with talking about glaciers and icebergs, right? And you see that this chart right here is what's called a Venn diagram. And a Venn diagram compares two things with things about them that are different, and then in the middle are the similarities. And Flame and I like to think of different things that have similarities and differences. But if you think of something in a Venn diagram that you want to send to us, or even if you're just sort of sketching in your workstation, in your space, and there's an opportunity to compare two different things, maybe things you like, maybe things that you're learning about, maybe how you feel, we would love to hear about it. You can send it to us, you can email it to us, whatever it is, we would love to know. So, on behalf of Flame, I'm Mr. Salerno. We hope you have an awesome Wednesday today, Dragons, and we can't wait to see you tomorrow. Thanks, everyone.